Babe.
In my neighborhood, we are so proud of all the wonderful art that is in this city, things of all different mediums, and we're also so very proud of the wonderful work that the Louisville Visual Art does. And we have Angela Hagan, who is here, the new director of Louisville Visual Art, wonderful artist joining us. Juliet Taylor is here. Excited for both of you all to be here. Okay, Angela, let's start with you as the new director of Louisville Visual Art. I know it's exciting for you. What do you want to make sure people know about what you do and who you are?
Well, I think about our work in three big buckets. One is our legacy of children's fine art classes, which we're celebrating our 100th year coming up very soon in the spring. 2 is our professional artist development and support. And 3 is our public art and community engagement programs. And so we are actually doing a big piece that's going to be a piece of public art at our location in Portland. Actually, it's called Spark, and we're going to be dedicating that in about 6 weeks.
Okay, the artwork is called Spark?
Yes, it is.
And that stands for something. Oh, look at that. Wow. Now, did you do that, Juliet?
I was one of the fabricators that got to put the metal pieces together. I work at Rockerbilt Studios. It's actually just across the street from LVA, so that's been amazing getting to work there and work with a big team of artists really working on this sculpture.
Is this you working on that?
Yes, I was getting to TIG weld some of the stainless.
Is that hot?
It was pretty hot.
Ouch! You have to be really careful when you do that?
Definitely. Lots of safety protection.
How did you learn how to do that?
I got to learn in high school, actually, which was really cool. And recently took some more classes, mostly because I wanted to work on this sculpture, so
Isn't that something?
Worked out.
So they didn't have anything like that when I was in school. I mean, honestly, they did like woodwork. I think you didn't get to work and learn, you know, do stuff like that. That's amazing. So what does Spark stand for?
Well, it doesn't really stand for anything. It's not an acronym, but
No.
it is a giant spark. And I even have my spark earrings on today. But I hope that it's really a symbol for what LVA does, and not only in our own neighborhood, to sort of igniting, you know, curiosity like we do with our children's art programs, and being a spark of inspiration and sort of growth in the neighborhood there, be a symbol of welcome even.
And so for this community, so it's Spark, and you really want to get the community involved. What do you hope that they do? What do you want the community to do? Not just Portland, but as a whole.
All right, well, there are so many different ways to get involved in art, through our mural art program, through our children's fine art classes. Those are free for children who are recommended into that. Parents, talk to your teachers. We have camp programs. But we want to be a community center in our own neighborhood in Portland and invite people to come and see our art in the galleries.
And Juliet, for you, I teased, honestly, we didn't have anything like that when I was in high school. I did clay, a potter's wheel, something like that. That whole, is it welding? What?
Yes.
Kind of like welding? Yeah, and girls in welding, like at PRP, we now have girls in welding, and they are the bomb. When I say they're the bomb, they made our bed for the bed races for Derby here at Wave. They're killer. Yeah, they're killer. But things like that didn't happen. But what would you tell students who want to get involved in art? Because so many more are getting involved in art. What would you tell students that are interested?
I actually got to take a couple of CFAT classes when I was in high school, and that really helped me meet people in the community and get to explore those skills I didn't always get to do at school or spend more time just learning more about it. So that really helped me.
Those are our children's fine art classes that we offer at LVA. This is really cool. This woman here got her start taking LVA's art classes in school, is now a professional artist with studio space in our building, and is working on the Spark.
Did you think that's where you would go?
No.
What were your plans?
I just wanted to sew mostly and paint and figure out how to make it into a career eventually, and just the metalworking. I was always interested in it, but definitely came along later.
Yeah. Where do you think you're going?
I don't know.
Anywhere you want to go. Absolutely anywhere you want to go. For students who can take the classes, like Juliet, I mean, because you see the work that she was doing, and you see this big installation that you all have, and now for her to be a professional artist, that's something. That
Absolutely.
Kids can have that dream and that hope, and even if they don't want to be a professional artist, to just have that outlet, that is important.
Yeah, well, and creative thinking and problem solving that you learn through art are skills that every organization needs, right?
Yeah. And I think also that sometimes you communicate through art in ways that you cannot communicate through speech.
Absolutely, Dawn.
Yeah, and people listen sometimes through art when they will not listen to words.
Visual communication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the way to do it. Are there any things that are going to be coming up that you want to make sure that people know? The ceremonial lighting is coming up
February 13th.
February 13th.
Yes, the evening, because it will be lit up that evening. Sure.
And it's going to be absolutely beautiful. It will be that evening, right, at 1538. That's Lytle. Isn't it?
Lytle Street, yes.
Lytle Street. So everybody's welcome to come.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. What time?
6:30 p.m.
Because it'll be all nice and dark by then, and that's what it's going to look like there. Can anybody help you all? Is there anything that you all need in order to continue this important work that you do?
Well, I know if you were to ask my staff, they would say we always need volunteers, right? With our art classes, with our camps. They know better than I do. So.
All right. And Juliet, any message you want to give to young people that are watching you, saying, "Wow, look at her! I want to do what she's doing."
Just keep trying, follow your dreams, and you'd be surprised where it would take you if you don't give up on yourself.
We're proud of you.
Thank you.
I know, and that's
I know.
something. I'm just so proud of her. Just so very proud of her. Again, don't forget that ceremonial lighting, which will be February the 13th, 1538 Lytle Street. It's going to be wonderful to see that spark. Thank you all.
Thank you.
So
Thanks.
very much. All right, hang on. When we come back, we're going to talk to Kentucky Shakespeare. They've got a fabulous performance coming up in January you don't want to miss. Stay with us.